Hi, and welcome to the highlights for World 5-1, the chasm of the Valley of Defilement. I keep wanting to call it the depths. Here we're going to go over some of the harder parts, some parts that we messed up in the video a little bit. So for this part, you don't want to take that ladder. That ladder's a trap. The enemies will just knock you right off of it. Just fall down, bring up your shield immediately, block the first two hits that come out, and just wail on those guys. For these two guys, you don't want to fight them at the same time. You want to lure them out carefully with your crossbow. I get a little fed up with how slow this guy's walking, and I just finish him off with the crossbow. Once the first guy is killed, move in, take out the second guy. He's not really a problem when he doesn't have guys with him. Now here, you'll notice the fall gate's already gone. I died. But anyway, you want to open this fall gate here. Same as normal, take the shortcut down. You'll see how this is a little bit harder since I died. The enemy is already up. So you need to get a little bit lucky. Same as always, block, counterattack. However, if you've died already, watch out for that fucker. A little bit different since it's not our first time through the area. We've died already. So, you get to see it a little bit different, and I decided just to shove that guy off. Doesn't deserve to get hit again. I like to use a ranged weapon to pull these guys away from their counterparts, because if I'd run up to that guy from behind, that guy would have landed on me. Now I've got all three defiled ones right in front of me, nothing surprising me here. Just wait for them to attack, always, and counterattack. Now you notice I have the steel shield that we got in 2-1. This is for the large defiled ones. I've actually used all the hardstone that I got in 2-1 to upgrade it to level 3. Gives a good guard break resistance. Now, the reason we opened up the fog door up there so that this one was gone. And this allows us to just snipe off the rats one by one. Very easy. We don't put ourselves in any danger this way. Just lock on, shoot, and kill them. We're going to move on. I'm not going to show you killing all the rats because that's boring. So, our first large defiled one. I would generally suggest having a normal bow for this so that you can aim. But, you know, use our little crossbow aiming trick and find the right spot and lure him over. You don't want to fight him on that bridge. One of the times I died in this recording was because I tried to fight one of them on a bridge. He hit me, I blocked it, but the knockback was enough that he pushed me off the bridge. Definitely it's not a thing that you want to do. So, a good thing to know, and a good reason to fight him in this room is the room is big enough that you can back away from the defiled one and make him whiff, like that, and then go in for a hit. We talked about this skill, maybe call it, in the highlight video for 2-1, but it's a good idea that if you are tanking, and there, I wasn't watching my stamina, I got slammed. But if you're fighting a guy that hits you hard, uses up a lot of your stamina, be sure to bring down your shield in between his attacks. Your stamina recovers faster if your shield is down, and that's definitely a key skill when fighting these big defiled ones. Also realize how much your weapon can do, so you can finish him off in a couple of hits when he gets low. Now, that's enough for that. The room coming up is just that room is just a bunch of small defiled ones. If you can lure them out by using some sort of range, you'll be fine. The second big defiled one on the bridge, you can use the same tactic of kind of luring his attacks out and backing up in order to make him whiff completely. Then you can get a couple of attacks in. I keep failing here, and he hits my shield. But a good thing to know is he has a very long cooldown if he does that big overhead swipe, enough to get an attack in. And a good thing to note, and a reason why I like the steel shield and its good guard break resistance, is if you notice, I have just enough stamina that I can swing my weapon and take a hit. Well, block a hit. So what I try and do is I try and swing, get full stamina, swing, and then bring up my shield. That way, if he swings after, I can just block again. Always try and stay at full stamina if you're doing a tanky strategy. And speaking of the weapon I have here, I'm actually wielding the crushing battle axe from 2-1. I'm making this character into somewhat of a strength build. So, I'm going to go with a crushing weapon eventually. I don't know what I want to finish him off with, but the battle axe is good for now. You get it for free. So now I notice he's getting very low in health, and I'm going to go in for the kill pretty soon. See? I know that I can swing a couple times because even if he starts to attack, I can finish him off beforehand. Don't miss these full moon grass behind the stairs. They're very useful. There's a whole 3, and those are like full heals at this point in the game. Now, the thing to note is I found black turpentine. I think it was actually at the beginning of the video. The Leechmonger is very weak to fire. So, turpentine or black turpentine will be very useful for you. Now, Tato mentioned this in the main video, but there's actually a shortcut to get down to there. If you roll off right here, you land on that. And then if you run a little bit forward, you land on that platform. And you can get down, minimal damage, and you don't have to worry about the projectiles at all. Now I got leeched right there. You can see how fast my health is going down on this new game, as opposed to my jacked up character on New Game Plus 4. And just look at the damage that this black turpentine does. The difference between black turpentine and turpentine is black turpentine does a lot more damage, but only lasts 30 seconds. Here he's healing. I should have had my shield down and just been wailing on him. The trick to the Leechmonger, for really anybody, is he doesn't deal that much damage. So as long as you have a good bit of health going in here, you can really just, it's a damage race. You want to kill him as fast as possible. I get pretty close to death a number of times. Also, my black turpentine ran out, so I got to put on some normal. Watch out for that healing. You see how fast he gets that bar back? But if you swing at him a couple of times, you can break his heals. Once you see him this low in health, you can just go in for the kill. He's not going to get another attack off before you kill him. And that's it. The Leechmonger really isn't a hard boss. We didn't really trivialize it in the main video. He's just not hard. But you do get a good amount of souls off of him. So, I would really suggest 5-1 is like your third area. Get a couple of upgrades and then come here. Well, that's it for these highlights. I'll see you guys on Sunday in the main video. See you then.